I didn't start using until my oldest was 5. So I had some experience of being a sober mother for a while, but I had a marriage go bad. And unfortunately I started doing drugs and I was not able to maintain being a parent. I mean, I started out here in the shelter. So I spent 3 months in the homeless shelter with my daughters before I got here. We can't do it by ourselves. If we could, we would. There is so much power in asking for help. I mean, I know for me, when I was rock bottom, I hit my knees. And I wasn't sure about no higher power at the time, but I needed somebody or something because I couldn't do it by myself. And this place offers that help.
Amethyst is an intensive treatment program with housing attached to it. Our specialties are addiction therapy, mental health counseling. We also work with women who've experienced severe trauma, sexual abuse, physical abuse, and also victims of human trafficking.
How to handle trauma, and basically how to teach them.
Well, Amethyst is the only program in Ohio that allows mothers and kids to stay together while mom is in treatment. And it's so critically important. What we've realized is women are not ready for treatment unless they feel safe and they know their kids are in a safe environment and their basic needs are met.
I became unemployable. I became a mother that I did not want to be for my kids. I have small children that are 6 and 7. I already have a teenager that's 17 that has seen me drink throughout her whole childhood. And it was about time for me. I was literally tired. Trauma is a big class for me. I didn't know that I didn't think that I had any trauma. I was one of those clients that when they got here, my childhood was great. I had both my parents. I wasn't abused. I didn't have any trauma. I didn't know very little things like a breakup could be traumas or miscarriages can be traumas. Things that I did not look at to be traumatic are traumatic.
Once you've been addicted for decades upon decades, it's going to take longer than 90 days or 180 days. We really need that long-term program just to begin to tear down the walls. And really, we help women figure out why they picked up drugs and alcohol in the first place. What void are they trying to fill? What hole is there? What demon are they running from? What trauma are they trying to avoid? Because until they figure out that piece, they are not going to get to the point of long-term recovery. Certainly in a shorter-term program, they can abstain from drugs, but we strive for something more than that. We don't want just abstinence, we want long-term recovery.
This program teaches you a lot of acceptance. Just accept who you are. It's nothing to be ashamed of. You're not the only person in this world that's like that, and you're not going to be the last. And it took me being here this long, being with this many different women and people that care about you to tell you that you're not alone. And that's the best feeling, because a lot of times I just would beat myself up because I couldn't understand why I can't stop. I can take care of my kids better. It's still a struggle because it's my first time being a parent sober, but I'm learning how to do that as well. I mean, it's like the first time in 37 years I'm actually happy with just being me, and it's awesome.
And it's scary at first. I didn't want to trust anybody. I cried. I'm like, you guys don't want to help me. I'm nothing. But they did. It's tremendous support. Like the staff and the clients and the other mothers in the building make it so much easier to be here and to be a single parent. They make you dig deep into those things that we don't like to talk about, but I have found that in order to heal from the things that have hurt so bad in my past is to get them back out and to work through them. Because obviously I wasn't doing that before by using drugs. So I have amazing little girls and they get to see me be stronger. Like me and my 11-year-old are going to counseling. She has a counselor, I have a counselor. So we'll come home and be like, guess what I did today? You know, like we're growing together. When I first got here, I didn't have a lot of self-esteem. So my 11-year-old is kind of like that too. She stands behind me even though she's taller than me. And we're learning together. Like, you know, you look good today, or do you know that mommy thinks you're beautiful, or mom, you did a good job. So we're growing together, and that's really, really important because I'm not just recovering, they are too. It's a lot of work, but I dragged them through my addiction, so I'm really glad to have them here working on recovery with me. I've got to get real close to a lot of the counselors and case aides here, and they do amazing things. I know that they have helped me become the longest sober I ever have been and a better person, so that's the kind of interaction I want. And I have taken a 6-year break from school. So I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to get a degree and I'm going to keep going. I want my master's. Yeah, and this place has made it possible for sure. I don't have to limit myself anymore. It feels good.